The Integrated National Financing Framework, which we have christened the INFF, it's an innovative way of mobilizing resources to implement the SDGs. Looking at the Building Forward agenda, you cannot have SDGs or success for SDGs when you do not have funds. Everything has to do with the funds that we will use to implement the activities. So, Ghana has embraced the INFF, and if we are to make headway in going forward, especially with the Building Forward agenda, where COVID-19, as we all know, has come to jeopardize the financial systems of most economies, and Ghana being an exception. We have started the INFF process, going to the MMDAs to help them to mobilize resources first on their own at their levels, and then using those funds as a catalyst to embrace and to accept funds from other resources and from other partners. So the INFF has been an eye-opener, working on the assumption that no one actor can do it alone. Government needs resources from all angles, from the private sector, the CSOs, and from the municipal, metropolitan, and district assemblies themselves. IAFF, which is the Integrated Assemblies Financing Framework, an offshoot of the INFF, has started equipping our sub-national levels to mobilize their own funds. I think that is the emphasis. And once these funds have been mobilized, we use them as a catalyst to attract further funds from our development partners and from other private sector people who are ready to help in the implementation of the SDGs. This is our part towards the Building Forward agenda. Given the devastating nature of the things that COVID has done, more resources are needed. We need all hands on board. No amount is too small or too big. So we are going all out to use the INFF initiative to innovatively mobilize domestic resource mobilization and then use it to attract other foreign investors to come to our aid. Ghana launched the CARES Obatampa, that is the COVID Alleviation, Revitalization, Enterprises Support Project, which we call Obatampa. It's big. When we say Obatampa, it's because it's so big, it encompasses almost every sector in the economy. We have the employment generation component that is working with the then NBSSI, that is providing support, capacity and fund support for small enterprises, medium enterprises, for them to come back to life. We also have the CABES initiative that government is also implementing as part of the Building Forward agenda. The Ministry of Finance took a very bold step to do training and retraining of people who have lost their jobs as a result of the COVID pandemic, and especially the toll that it had on the service industry. Most of these people have opted to be trained in skills that will enable them to become entrepreneurs rather than them looking for jobs. So this is all part of the financing architecture which the INFF has come to support, and Ghana is working favorably with all these innovations and these initiatives.